So as you can see, we're taking a comfortable seat. Our palms will be faced up in our lap. We're going to close our eyes. And we're going to focus on our breath. In and out through the nose to start. As you breathe in and out, try to let your shoulders and your jaw relax. Let your brow soften. Let your arms be heavy, resting in your lap. Softly and gently open your eyes, blinking them several times and letting your gaze be soft. From here, we're going to gently and slowly turn our palms face down onto our lap. And whichever leg you have in front, I want you to gently lean to that side and come forward and just do a full upper body circle. And we're going to do approximately 10 of these in each direction. And don't worry, I'm keeping count. Again, you can close your eyes. Just let yourself get into this movement. Continue to breathe in and out through your nose. Let your head be in a neutral position. I'm going to do one more full circle. And then I want you to come back to the center. From here, you're going to inhale both arms up. Let your palms touch as you exhale to your heart. Again, inhale up. Exhale to your heart. One more time. This time, when your palms touch, I want you to interlace your fingers, and as you exhale, push them up to the sky. Try to make sure your shoulders don't go up here to your ears. Let them relax. Keep your fingers interlaced. Take a breath in. And on the exhale, gently lean to one side. As you exhale, we'll take another breath right here. Inhale and exhale both. Inhale back to center and exhale over to the opposite side. Take a full breath here. Inhale, back up to center. Release your hands all the way down. Bring them back up to your heart. Remember the leg that is in front. I want you to take the opposite arm up right by your ear and take the same side hand to I'll make myself enough room. Out to the side, where that same leg is in front. And take a gentle twist. Not twist, sorry. Gentle stretch over to this side. And you can make it a little bit of a twist by turning your chest up towards the sky. Taking your gaze up to the ceiling or to your inner elbow. Now, if for any reason having this arm up over your head tends to make you have tingling in your hand or some odd sensation, you can always sweep this arm back behind your back. That will also help to open up the chest area. And you can walk your hand that's on the floor a little further, but only if that's calling to you. Slowly and gently come upright. Bring the opposite arm up by your ear. Gently twist towards the leg that's in front. And take that hand to that opposite knee, taking a gentle twist. I'd like you to take a moment and bow your chin towards your chest as you are doing this twist. Slowly and gently untwist back to the front of your mat. Take a breath in, and on your exhale, walk your hands out in front, only going as far as is comfortable for you. I want you to keep your elbows soft and loose, and gently bow your head forward. Your back is rounding. Slowly and gently walk your hands back towards your body, coming back up into an upright position. Slowly lean back and switch which leg is in front. And we're going to get all of that on the opposite side. So just scoot a few things out of the way. So now, whichever leg is in front, you're going to lean towards that side first. Come forward and take a full body circle. Let your head remain in a neutral space. Maybe your chin is just tucked in a little bit, giving the back of your neck a nice little stretch. Continue to breathe in and out through your nose. You may close your eyes and make whatever adjustments that you need to make. Maybe you need to scoot that front foot a little more forward. One more full circle. Come back up to center. You will inhale up. Exhale to the heart. Again. This is the last time, and we interlace our fingers. And then push them up towards the ceiling. Take a breath in. As you exhale, lean towards the side that the leg is in front. Take 2 more breaths. Slowly and gently come back up to center. Find an exhale and go to the opposite side. Inhale, come up to center. Go ahead and drop the arm. That's at the same side that the leg is in front, and gently walk those fingers out. And gently take a stretch over to that side. Again, if having this arm above your head causes you any discomfort or tingling, slowly and gently take this arm back behind your back. And you can gently turn your chest up towards the ceiling. Your gaze is up towards the ceiling. And just breathe here. And go ahead and take that arm back up by your ear for just a moment. Slowly come back upright, leading with that top arm. Take it over to the opposite knee. Again, I'm going to ask you to gently tuck your chin, giving your neck a nice little stretch as we take a couple of breaths here. Again, only hold that for as long as it's comfortable to you. Slowly and gently untwist forward. Take a breath in. And on your exhale, walk your hands out in front once again. And we are going to take approximately 10 breaths here. Bow your head forward. Slowly and gently walk your hands back up to your body until you are sitting upright. We're now going to take our feet out in front of us. We're going to let the soles of our feet touch. Now this is where your pillows and your blankets will come in handy. I'm going to use this Zafu pillow to support that knee. And I'm going to use my block, or maybe I'll use my other pillow. I'm going to use my pillow there to support the other knee. And that's only to close the space between the knee and the floor. And we are going to bow forward in this pose. So your feet are not anywhere near your body. So you've made this large diamond here with your legs. I want you to take a deep breath in. And on the exhale, slide your hands down towards your feet. And to start, you can be right here. Or maybe you're still up here, but wherever you are, be okay with it. You don't have to come down here and kiss your feet. That's not the name of the game. But you can start to massage your feet while you're sitting here. You squeeze your toes, maybe rotate your toes with your fingers. Notice maybe you picked up a little dirt on the bottom of your feet if you're practicing barefoot. Not everyone practices barefoot, and I realize that, and that's okay. You can just gently rub your feet just however you like. You can push on your heels with your thumbs. And eventually, you're going to find yourself coming lower and lower. But once you have finished rubbing your feet, you feel like you've done as much as you want to do with them. And again, you don't have to stop. You can keep doing this the whole time. Your feet will appreciate it, I can guarantee you that. I know I like to rub my feet back and forth. That feels just really good to them. But again, you may decide to find your stillness, wherever that might be. Bow your head, and we're going to take at least 5 full breaths, if not more. Without rising up, reach over and see if you can't scoot your little pillows a little bit further away from your knees. And then come back down and find your stillness. And take 5 more full breaths. Again, without coming upright, scoot the pillow away from your knees if you can. If they don't want to give them up, that's okay. But again, find your stillness and take 5 more full breaths. Slowly and gently turn your palms face down first. And taking baby steps with your palms, slowly and gently bring yourself back upright to a seated, comfortable position. Taking your time, letting your body get acclimated to being upright once again. From here, you're going to use your hands and gently bring your knees towards each other. And hopefully I've left myself enough room to lean back onto my hands. I'm going to walk my feet towards my body and then gently drop the knees from one side to the other. Nice and easy, taking your time. And you will notice when you do drop your knees side to side that you tend to scoot forward on your mat or your blankets that you're sitting on, and that's quite all right. As a matter of fact, the blankets that I'm on, I'm fixing to come off of. You only go as far as is comfortable for you. All right, come to center, sit back up, and if you need to, I'm going to have to scoot a little forward and do a little bit of rearranging here. Get up off all of my blankets. Yes, I had to. I'm just sitting comfortable today. All right. We're going to go into what is known as deer pose. So, your front leg is going to be sitting just like this. Your back leg is going to bend. I'm going to try to get to where you can see what's going on. I'm flexing this foot. So if I'm sitting forward to you, you may not be able to see that foot as well. So again, it's one leg in front, one leg in the side. Now, not everyone's knees are going to like this. This front knee may be up like this, and if it is, that is where your block and your pillow come in handy. And to start, if you want to try it that way, you can have the block in front. And being right here is perfectly fine. You may also find that this knee is really barking. And you can put a blanket underneath it. But again, you kind of have to play with this and see what feels good in your body because everybody's different. Definitely flex this back foot though, because that helps to protect this knee. If you need a block under the front one, that's okay too. You can stay right here the entire time. You take at least 10 full breaths, but we're going to start with 5 right here. I'm laughing because my son is tiptoeing to the kitchen. Okay, that was 5 breaths here. Now, for a little bit more of a stretch, if you like, you can bring your hands forward. Okay? You might be right here. This might be as much as your body will allow you to. And again, you might have a block or extra pillows up here to make you reach this point. You use what you need. And again, only go as far as is comfortable for you. Now, I want you to be aware that your main body is facing forward, so your belly button is facing forward. Then you slowly walk forward. And when you do, you may end up going towards the front leg a little bit, and that's quite all right. As a matter of fact, it's a little better than trying to go straight forward. So you can have maybe not quite a 45 degree, but a little bit. And again, you only go as far as is comfortable to you. You can bow your head. You can bring pillows to the party. You can bring lots of pillows to the party. And just now forward and really enjoy this stretch. Slowly begin to raise your head and walk your hands back towards your body. Move your pillows, or your blankets, wherever you might need them next. You're going to lean over to the side where the leg is in front and swing that back leg forward. You're going to bring the leg that was in front up a little closer to you. So this is almost like a, if you look down at it, it looks like a backwards L. Flex that front foot. Take a deep breath in. And on your exhale, walk your hands to either side of that extended leg and bow your head forward. Again, your elbows are soft. Slowly and gently walk your hands back towards your body. And we're going to get all that on the opposite side. So, get your front leg situated first. As you can see, I've got hair space on this knee. And gently bring that other leg behind you, beside you. And I don't have a lot of hair space for that knee, but that's okay. I'm still going to use a little bit of cushion to give it some support. And you might feel this really into your hip. And that's exactly where we're working. So again, we're going to start right here. Again, flex your feet if you need to protect your knees. Softly close your eyes if you like. try to move on to the next phase. So if you can, walk your hands out in front. If this is as far as you can go, feel free to use a pillow or a block underneath your hands. Especially to start, you'll notice I have short arms. So even when I try to do stuff here where your hand is supposed to meet the floor, my hand doesn't do that. Either one of them do. So we all have to make adjustments and variations to make this work for our bodies. You have to do what works for you. Let's see if we can wiggle this pillow out from that knee now. Show you it's down a lot further than it was when I started. I'm also going to see if I can hold it. Stretch. And walk yourself a little further. Again, if you need to bring the floor up to your arms, feel free to do so. And then just surrender. Let your body fall forward. Let your head bow down. And we will take approximately 8 more breaths here. Slowly and gently walk yourself back to the upright position, taking your time, moving things out of your way, gently leaning to the side that the front leg is on, and swinging the back leg forward. You'll bring the front leg up as close to your body as you possibly can. We'll take a deep breath here. And on the exhale, walk your hands out to either side of that extended leg. Your elbows are soft. Slowly and gently walk yourself back upright. And bring that leg in for just a moment. And I'm going to use my blanket as a cushion for my feet. Because we're going to do straddle pose next. Move that out of the way. I don't think I need it. And all you're going to do is take your legs out as wide as you comfortably can. Now, I'm going to change something up here. I'm going to roll my blanket just a little bit on one side. And I'm also going to do it on this other side. And the reason I'm doing this, so instead of putting a block or another pillow up underneath my knee, now when I go out here like this, I can have these rolls up underneath my knee for support. Now if you want, forgetting where I'm putting things, you can have a pillow in front, or if you're fortunate enough to have one of these. Now you can use several pillows. You could even use a couch cushion if they'll come off. And if you need this up even a little higher, you can do things to create this so it'll be up higher. All you're going to do is you've straddled your legs out wide. You will inhale up. Exhale, fold over this pillow. And even if your forehead doesn't touch, you're just going to bow forward and let your head bow forward and your back and your shoulders are rounding forward. Now, just because I feel like you need to be able to see this better, I am going to turn a little bit sideways, as I really want you to see how it is that I've got this. And I hope that you can see what I'm doing. I hope it's not just you moving around and you can't really see. Again, I'm going to adjust this so this is a little bit taller. And you can also make it taller by scooting everything closer to you. But again, you will inhale up. Exhale, fold over the bolster. Let your arms rest on either side. And if your forehead can reach it, that's great. If it can't, don't worry about it. And just bow your head. And we're probably going to take about 15 or 20 breaths. And after so many breaths, you can always scoot everything away from you to lower it. And all you do is scoot things further and further. Slowly turn your palms face down and slowly begin to walk yourself back up for just a moment. We're going to get ready for final Shavasana, final relaxation. So I'm going to take my little blanket and I'm going to roll it up so that it will be a support for my neck. I'm going to turn my pillow back to my couch. And I know it's not cold today, but if you do have an extra blanket that you're using in your practice, I don't want you to get up and go get one. But if you have one, that's great. If you don't, that's okay too. I'm going to use my pillow here as an extra for my legs. Now you can also rest your legs just on top of the couch. But I'm going to try to do this and hopefully keep up with the time. So what you'll do is you'll scoot yourself as close to this as you can. I usually lay on my side and make sure my bum is as close to it as possible. And then just gently roll over. Although it's not ever gentle and it's not ever pretty. Alright. Getting the neck roll exactly where it needs to be. I'm going to put us on the timer. Because if I don't, we might just go to sleep here. This is going to be make it a little bit longer than what it's showing. It's too late. Doesn't want to move. There we go. We're going to have at least a 10-minute Shavasana. Make sure I have that so I can hear it. Okay. We will do. Let's see. And I want you to find your comfortable position. It doesn't have to be what you're seeing on the screen. It can be whatever. You can be laying flat on your back. You can be laying with your legs up on the couch. You can even be flat on the floor. But if you have an extra blanket, and especially if it's a little heavy, lay it across your midsection. Let that added weight help to center and ground. Let your arms fall away from your body. Let your feet be heavy and loose. You're laying with your legs stretched out. Let your legs fall open. Take a moment and check in with your neck and gently turn your head side to side. A moment and touch your shoulders up underneath you. Let your arms roll open and out. Let your palms face the sky. I'd like you, when you breathe in, to slowly count to 5 in your head. Pause for a moment. sigh it out. Again, breathe in, count to 5. Hold it for just a moment and sigh it out. One more time. Hold it for a moment and sigh it out. Now take whatever breath is calling to you. As you inhale and exhale, quietly count in your mind. As you lay here with your eyes closed, I want you to begin to focus on the sounds that are in your room or in the space that you are practicing in. Maybe you're on your back porch or your balcony. Maybe you're in your bedroom, or your living room, wherever it is. I want you to focus on the sounds that are near to you. For me, it's the fact that my air conditioning is kicked on. So that is the loudest sound besides from my voice that's in the room. I want you to take 5 full breaths and focus only on that sound. For those of you that have your feet or your legs resting on a bolster like I had, I want you to slowly and carefully, using your feet, roll the bolster away. And possibly push the pillow away and let your legs extend the length of your mat that you're laying. This is only for the people that have their legs propped up like I was showing earlier. If your legs are up on the couch, please keep them there. Again, you can check in with your neck. You can wiggle your feet a little bit, and just, from the readjusting of changing the position of your legs. If you have the blanket across your body, midsection, unfold it and push it down across the tops of your hips. Maybe you just fold it. That's quite all right. now I want you to find a sound that is outside of the room or the space that you're in. If you're outdoors, I want you to pick a sound that is off in the distance. If you're indoors, I want you to try to find a sound that might be outdoors. It might be a car, it might be a dog, it might be children playing, but I want you to focus on the sound that is furthest away. Once you find that sound, I want you to take 5 full breaths. Slowly and gently begin to wiggle your fingers and your toes. For those of you that have your legs up on the couch, keep your legs up on the couch and just wiggle your fingers and your toes. For those of us that have our legs stretched out, I want you to begin to stretch your arms over your head and just take a full body stretch, and then slowly and gently begin to bend one knee followed by the other, placing the soles of your feet onto the mat, and then let your arms just fall away to your side. You're going to gently scoot your hips over to one side. And now the next instruction is for everyone. You're going to roll your legs over to the side until you're laying on the floor with your legs in your body, and you're just curled up. But it doesn't matter if the blanket falls off. So if your legs are on the couch, you're just gently rolling over to one side, letting your legs come off the couch. And you're curled up, just like you would be if you were in bed. On your next natural inhale, I want you to gently and slowly, taking your time, push yourself up to a seated, comfortable position. Letting your head and neck be last. You can still cover up with a blanket if you like across your legs. We're going to open the arms wide and crisscross them in front, making note of which arm is on top, keeping the elbows lifted, gently rocking side to side. Open up wide once again and crisscross, let the other arm be on top. Gently rocking side to side. And we'll let our hands come to our lap. We'll inhale up. Exhale to the heart. Inhale up once again. Exhale to the heart. One last time. And exhale to the heart. I hope that you enjoyed this class. Until next time.